And then it passes that to FFmpeg. And it goes through here, and we're using the concat format, which takes the file as the input name. So we'll go through each of those files, and that will be the input files. Here is where it actually specifies it. We're going to specify the frame rate, so you can actually change the frame rate in the configuration. In this case, the default is 15 frames per second, but you could easily change that to 30 or 60, just depending on what your needs actually are. And it will make it will read those files and put one frame, each of those images will become one frame. It's going to use the codec libx265, and it's going to scale it. So the reason that it scales it is because if the size changes, it will actually mess up the transcoding. So what this does is it looks at the input width, etc., and it will force the output to be that, regardless of what the input is, if it changes during the course of the encoding. So if for some reason your input image changes, it will scale, but it should, whatever that first frame is, will determine your output size. And then we change the pixel format to YUV420, 10 little endian. Doesn't really matter. It's the pixel format that's needed for H.265 to be really efficient. And then we give it the destination, which is going to be inside of that same folder, but with the MP4 extension on our movie that's generated. If that is successful, it's actually going to go through that same file list, and it's going to remove those individual source files. So all the JPEG images that take up a lot more space than the MP4, those are going to get deleted. And then it's going to clean up after itself and remove the file list as well, and echo success. So if it does that, it's not going to delete it. So if FFmpeg fails, that conditional will be broken and it will just say failed, but it won't delete those source files, so you can try again.